Hello everyone. I have randomly decided to vlog today because I've got a few things to show you sort of around the house, well in the hallway really, of what we've been up to, DIY wise, renovation wise, but also my parents are coming round today and maybe we'll go for a walk and the postman's here and he probably can hear me talking. They've gone. Post some very unexciting looking things through the post box. But anyway, first off, I am going to the post office to post this order that I got last night. Annoyingly, my printer's not working this morning. So I'm using the QR code. The ordered via Etsy. So I'm using the QR code and hopefully I won't get any problems with that when I go to the post office, because if there is, then I'm going to be sending a strongly worded text message to John, because obviously it's his fault. Someone has mown the grass out here. I'm severely allergic to grass, so I'm trying not to breathe in through my nose. Be fine. I'll probably just stop breathing or something. No, it's not that drastic. I don't think. Okay, I've done it, and the guy at the post office, like, obviously printed it out and stuck it on. He just stuck it on any old hat. I'm like, this is an order for a customer. It needs to be respectful. I didn't say that, obviously, but I was just like, I looked at it like, horrified. Should be on straight. Probably says more about me than anyone else, to be honest. But anyway, it's done. The QR code was fine. It worked. Everything was good. So now I go back home. It's warmer out here than I thought. I may have to have a change of outfit when I get home, but it's like a freezer in our house. So, I don't know. I've made myself a tea and I'm going to show you what we've been doing and what my next project for this week is, and yeah, what's happening basically. So first off, I finished painting the architraves. So John measured it. There was big gaps in between the wall and the edge, and yeah, so that had to be filled first with pieces of wood, and then he attached the architraves. I went for a simple architrave because this was originally like a worker's cottage, and I don't think, with its nice low ceilings and stuff, I just don't think a sort of fancy architrave would have worked in this property. So that's why I've gone for a simple one. And then yeah, he fitted all that. Everything was filled and sanded, and then I painted it. This is the same colour as on here, and weirdly it's the same colour on the ceiling, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute, but it's also the same colour that's on here, the door and the stairs as well. So another thing that's been happening on the stairs is, I think I showed you previously about having painted them, is we're taking this banister back to wood, and then I'm going to like varnish it. So John's done quite a lot of work on this. We've been using a paint remover in the end, and then he's just been sanding it off, but it doesn't take much sanding because obviously the paint strip has just moved it. We have to be very careful with it because obviously I painted all these and I was not going to be very happy if the paint strip had got on there. So he's done most of down here, and he's done most of it. There's just the inside of the banister up here, and after it's all been done, you can see there, look. After it's all been done, then I will varnish it, and yeah, and then it'll be done. I think it's going to look so nice though. You can already see it, can't you, with the stairs and everything. And eventually, further down in the renovation, we will get a stair runner as well, and with like the stair rods, I think it'll just look really nice. Anyway, another thing in the hall is I painted the ceiling, and believe it or not, the ceiling is the same colour as the stairs. It's just emulsion paint rather than like wood and metal paint. But anyway, so I did 2 coats of this. It's the first ceiling I've ever done that's not white. So I was a bit nervous because we actually painted it white originally, and then we did the walls and everything, and then I've just keep going through thinking I want to paint it the same colour as the stairs. I do really like it. It's kind of like a greige. I think you can see it looks more greige on screen than it does in person. But yeah, it's definitely a sort of greige colour. But yeah, I do really like it. I need to do some touch-ups of pink in here at some point. But that's not my next project, because my next project is through here. Away now in the living room. So this obviously needs the architraves done on this side as well. So that's what John's been doing this weekend. So again, you can see a bit better because it's not all done. So he had to put some wood in to fill the gaps, and then he put the architraves over the top. So he's like pinned it and glued. That's all pin, and you can see the pins, and that's all glue. So he's done them. So the architraves is exactly the same. On this side, which is the living room side, as you can see, some touches of paints that need doing there, but I'm going to wait until I've painted the architraves, which is going to be my next job. Need to make sure I take the stickers off. So I think John has filled. He says he needs a bit of sanding still to do and a little bit of filling still to do, but he's done, well, corked it. He's corked plant down the edges here and the gaps, and you can see where the joins are up there as well. So he's done that, so I've just got to wait for him to sand or whatever, and then I will be painting again the same colour as this. I did consider doing it a different colour, but no, I'm not going to. I might do that in a different room though. So obviously I went up to the door jamb here, but then I've got this bit to do as well, and then obviously on this side, and then that'll be my project this week, and then by the weekend, because obviously I've got to do it around work, my job, and also paint, length of time it takes for the paint to dry, and my parents are coming later, and obviously it's not been sanded and stuff, so I won't be doing it today, but that will be what I'll be doing later in the week, I suspect. But yeah, so I think that is where we're at really. There is a couple of other little bits that John's planning on doing at the weekend, so obviously he's going to be finishing this week. I'll be painting, so it'll be my turn, and then behind here, that radiator there, needs to come off and move the pipes next to it down, which sounds a bit weird. There's wires and pipes there that need moving down. We're going to put a cover over it, but we can't at the moment because it's sticking out, because we didn't do it properly. You know, when we took the radiator off, we didn't sort out the pipes, and we've been waiting for it to be obviously warmer when we've not got the heating on, for us to take the radiators off. So he wants to do that at the weekend, and also in the hallway there's another radiator, and we couldn't get to the skirting board to take that off. So he's going to be taking that radiator off so he can get the skirting board off as well at the weekend. So that's exciting. And yeah, we'll get some like cover for this. I'll show you, hang on. Here it is. So a lot of the pipes are outside because when the property was originally built, there was no central heating in here and things. So they've been added afterwards, which was quite common for a lot of, you know, older properties in the UK. So as you can see, the pipe is sticking out a lot more than it was before we renovated and put the radiator back on. So yeah, that needs sort of feeding back round there, and then we'll put like a cover over the top of it. Because obviously if we put it in the wall like, you know, modern central heating and stuff it would have meant that the plasterboard would have been coming out right here, so we would have lost loads of space around the wall. And also if we do decide to change the plumbing or anything at any point, they'll have to go through the wall. So we've just kind of gone with it. It's an older property. We knew this. We could see the pipes when we first came in, so we knew they were there on the outside. So we've just kind of gone with it, basically. Trunking, that's the word for it. So this is the trunking that we've got for the pipes in the hallway. As you can see, they do stick out quite a bit. If we'd done plasterboard, the plasterboard would have come out like right here. It would have been crazy. We're also going to get some more to cover that section on the ceiling, because it sticks out that we couldn't get the plasterboard over the top of it because of the way it curves it. Oh, it's a flipping nightmare. We had a nightmare with it. So we're going to get some more trunking and try and do that. There's a couple of bits John's tried on there and they just don't seem to be working, and it just doesn't look very good. So yeah, we're going to end up just putting some more trunking on there, I think, as the option. But yeah, that's the radiator behind there that John's going to also be taking off to get the skirting board off, because we're saving for the flooring, which is exciting. And that stool's just there because I'm short and I needed it for painting, and I'll need it again for painting these architraves. Mum and Dad are here now. We've had lunch. Dad's like, what's going on? I know, I'm filming you. I'm talking to people in my phone. And because he was off on his holidays on Father's Day, I'm only just giving him now. It's practically Christmas. But I've also created a puzzle for him, so trying to get the bag open. You actually undid it as well. Honestly, I don't know what I did to close it. So the fact that you undid it is quite an achievement, to be honest. You look so much like Grandma right now, just so you know. It's when you're concentrating.
You can use that again.
Thank you. You're almost there, Dad. This has had so many wrappings and stuff. It's from a small business and it's breakable, so she's properly wrapped it, and then obviously I did it with wrapping paper. So 2 layers down, it's onto the 3rd one. Oh, there's a 4th one in there as well.
Bubble wrap as well.
But it's breakable.
She was really intent on making it
She
as
was.
safe as possible, bless her.
It wasn't even in the post. I picked it up personally. It is, he got there eventually.
Beautiful.
There you go. Now you can have your alcoholic or non-alcoholic beverages in there, Dad.
Take me half an hour to rewrap it.
Right, well, we'll go out for a walk and just leave you to it, yeah?
We'll see when we get back.
You'll probably still be on like layer 3 or something. Come out for a walk with the parentals. Hello. Hello. Dad with his binoculars.
Pretending he's not on camera.
Yeah, looking.
Right, just look
Apparently
over here. No one has
these
to see me.
are jackdaws and they are goats. What, Butterley one?
Yeah, Butterley one.
Butterley were
The
brick.
shaft was sunk at this spot in about 1859. Hard to believe now, isn't it?
I know most of around here was mining.
At one point, 239
Yeah.
boys were employed here. Also living in the new village of Wingles.
Yeah.
Here.
Right for Wingles. Mine house. This 12 worked here very dangerous conditions. 9 boys and men on record as losing their lives by working at the mine, but many others badly injured and died later. Oh, look at this.
You can't imagine it, can you?
2 14-year-olds.
And loads of your family used to work in mines, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. By a fall in the road wall.
For the benefit of our viewers, my mum is originally from the northeast.
Stanley, you know, had a mining disaster.
From Stanley.
You
Yeah.
know where the-
There was a lot of mining
where the
disasters.
cemetery is?
You think at some point you would have thought they're doing something wrong, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, there were a lot of mines around Stanley Road, and I remember some of them. 1920. Yeah, the cutest little doggy
That's what we saw, Karen.
Oh, magpie moth. Hmm. Yeah, I could see it had black spots in it, but I couldn't tell.
Yeah, they're lovely moths.
They're mine.
Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? That we saw. Yeah. Yeah, the cutest little doggy ever.
You probably can't see, but there's a little vole running around in there. It's gone further back. I saw it go down there, and now I can't see it. Wally.
I've still got my audience, he's thinking.
Oh, stop now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How it goes.
Yeah. No. They're very tiny. It's been raining, so the frogs are back out from the pond. I can't see them. Oh yeah, there's one that just... Yeah, I saw one there.
There's one in there as well.
Yeah, there was a lot. Most of them were back there, weren't they?
Yeah, down at the bottom because they're heading for the
Decking.
Right.
But yeah, they're
they
very
come up
tiny.
there, they come up out of that. They'll climb up the wherever that purple flower is and wander around. Oh. There's a cool one doing it.
Oh, there he is, there he is. It's so cute. It is now the evening and Mum and Dad stayed for dinner. John made like a pasta bake and got a cake and everything for dinner, and then Mum bought some more wax melts. Mum, my biggest fan. And yeah, I did a bit of yoga. It wasn't a very long one today, it was only like 5-6 minutes. Obviously I've had a shower, hence the state of my hair. It's mid-dry. Got in my nice comfies and I'm probably going to read a book, which I haven't started yet. I'll be starting it tonight, and it is Bring Up the Bodies by Hilary Mantel. So I read Wolf Hall, but I've not obviously read this one. So this one does come after Wolf Hall, because I was like, I'm not sure which one's which. But I saw that it had Wolf Hall on the back, so I thought this must be the one that comes second. And this is set, so the first one, Wolf Hall, was set sort of at the downfall of Wolsey and Henry VIII's court, and the sort of Cromwell was coming in. And this apparently is where Cromwell is now chief minister, so he's here. And it's going around the sort of when Henry falls in love with Jane Seymour and wants to divorce Anne Boleyn and all that messiness that comes about there. So yeah, that's what that's about. It's quite a thick book and the writing's relatively small, so it could take me a while, but I do love historical fiction, and yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, that's basically my plans, and I'm going to end the vlog there. So I hope you enjoyed it. My little taking you around with me today. I always forget to film stuff when I've got people round. I never remember. So sorry if there wasn't that much of that in. But you know, just kind of like in the moment and stuff, you're not thinking, oh, I need to, you know, film something or whatever. But anyway, so yes, that is it, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks for another vlog, and do the usuals. If you could like, subscribe, share, comment, that would be brilliant. And I see you guys are quite liking the shorts and stuff, so I'm going to keep uploading them. So yeah, thank you for all your support, for watching it, and whatever you do to support my channel or my little business or whatever. It's very much appreciated. So yeah, and I'll see you on one of these vlogs in a couple of weeks.